what's up, everybody? It's your boy Flexo, aka InkabizeForex, and welcome to the InkabizeForex channel. Yes, guys, since you are here, you're gonna learn one thing about gold. And that happens every day, from Monday to Friday. This is my blueprint of how I use to trade gold. So leave whatever you are doing, just pay attention and note this, because this is important. This is gonna make you money in 2026. So no further to do, let's just head straight to the charts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, guys. We are now straight into the gold chart trading view. As you can see, I have the buy trade that went to TP straight, and I have the sell trade that went to TP. No drawdown, no nothing, no manipulation, no nothing. So here's the trade setup that we are gonna break down, and I'm gonna show you how I caught the first trade and the second trade back to back. I was going band to band with the market. Yeah, I was going band to band. I'm central gold. I get it, the central C, I'm central gold. So guys, let me just clear everything and start analyzing. Remove all drawings. I need to be prepared. So we always start from the weekly time frame when we are trading this strategy. I'm giving you the blueprint for free. Who does that in South Africa? Who does that? This is the blueprint of trading gold. And shout out to my brother Pluto for showing us the power of Fibonacci retracement. Shout out to Pluto. So we mark the previous week's low and high. So let's say we are trading this week. We'll obviously mark this previous week. So let's mark the highest point. So we are gonna mark it like so that we know this is our weekly high, this is weekly low, this is weekly low. So we scale down to the daily time frame, and then of course, because we are now start trading on a new week, which is every week starts from Monday. So Monday, here's Monday, and then we wanna use the previous day because we wanna catch the key levels, which is gonna be Friday. So we mark the previous day's high and low, which is Friday's high, and then I'm gonna change color to black because that's how I love it. And then we're gonna mark Friday's low, and then we're gonna take the fixed range volume price. So we're gonna mark it from Thursday to Friday to get the accurately key levels. This is market profiling. We are marking our value area high, and yes, and then we change it value area high for the day. And then we will also need to mark our POC, which is point of control. And then we have to mark our value area low for the previous day. Of course, if we are trading on a current day, let's say this was Monday, I'll want to mark levels that happened the previous day, which is Friday, always, because it is key levels proven to have significance on based on the market, how it reacts. So value area low for the previous day. So we now have our key levels in order. We scale down to 1 hour because we use the first 4 hour and the third 4 hour to trade throughout the day. So that's my support and resistance for the whole day. So the market, you remember guys, the market opened with a gap here, with a gap, opened with a gap here. The market opened with a gap down. So this was Monday. First 4 hour, you need to count the 1 hourly candlesticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are gonna mark the high and low of the first 4 hour. And then I'm gonna change the color to purple because that's how I love it and I understand it. So I usually trade after London session, South African Standard Time. After 8 a.m. I trade. So as we can see here, there was no trades throughout here, but then we caught the trade here. We caught the trade here. If I was a candlestick trader, I was gonna even catch this, but then I was gonna catch it here. You know why? And it's very simple. Because you see this candlestick and then the next candlestick incaved, bullish incave. I don't know terms or candlestick types, but then I have an idea. The candlestick incaved the previous hourly candlesticks, and which gave me confirmation that the market now it is bullish. But then since I'm not a candlestick trader, I'm gonna show you how I actually caught this trade. It broke above and came to retest the first 4 hour resistance and then never closed back into value but maintained the broke above. So we actually closed above and retested and closed at this very same price. So I knew this market is willing to buy. Sellers are not in the market. So I was gonna take profit on the weekly high because I know the market, that's where it is headed, because we just experienced a gap. So the market filled that gap and now is trying to it already chose direction. So it just went straight to the weekly high. So how I caught the sell, it is back to back. I went band to band with the market. So I know that whenever the market reaches the highest level of the current market and it is rejecting on the weekly high of the previous week, I know that zone on itself, like it's a strong zone. So I know it's gonna like push it down. And I entered the market here. Okay, looking at the obvious reversal points. Okay, we have our daily value area high. We have our previous day's high, which is resistance. Obviously, if the market reverses around here and it pushes down, obviously your take profit will be likely here in this areas. That's where my take profit was. And simple like that, dog. No rocket science, no like lines, crazy spider webs. No, it's just simple like that. I trade support and resistance of the first 4 hour and the third 4 hour throughout the day, and I trade the key levels, weekly key levels, daily key levels. That's the only thing that I trade, and it makes me much money. So guys, this is the end of the video. If you want me to clarify or explain or break down from the start, just comment down. But then this video is fruitful for those who actually want to trade gold and make money in 2026. So guys, comment down if you have a question or if you want me to explain more into detail about this strategy. But then no further to do, I'll see you on the next video. Sharp guys.